Dance with me, baby, won't you dance with me all night? Won't you party, party, party? Won't you burn the floor all night?
Not your life, wanna not your life. Do you feel alright? Wanna not your life.
Dance with me, baby, won't you dance with me all night? Won't you party, party, party? Won't you burn the floor all night?
प्यारे प्यारे लम्हे प्यारी प्यारी बातें सपनों के दिन है सपनों की रातें
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Magic Practice. I'm back home. Is everyone ready? Awesome. Switching on my video. And I am here. All right. All of you able to see me and hear me both? Just give me a quick thumbs up. Awesome. Welcome back. And I'm going to get that music loud. Here we go. Let's restart that. Here comes Agatha and family. Let's go. Come on, everyone, move like them.
Dance with me, baby, won't you dance with me all night? Won't you party, party, party? Won't you burn the floor all night?
Let's go, Varsha.
Wanna not your life. Do you feel alright? Wanna not your life.
Dance with
Come on, Nupur.
Won't you dance with me all night? Won't you party, party, party? Won't you burn the floor all night?
Let's go, Tejas.
प्यारे प्यारे लम्हे प्यारी प्यारी
Come on, Nidhi and family.
सपनों के दिन है
Come on, don't feel shy. Let's go. Nidhi, I can see you. Come on, Asima.
दीवाने तो नचो all night.
Sing with it.
Where's the party tonight? Somewhere down the road. Where's the party?
Come on, Akash.
On the dance floor.
सपनों के दिन है सपनों की रातें
Where's the
Dipesh ji, no cheating. Stand up, both of you start dancing. Come on, let's go. This is DMP.
party all night? Won't you party, party, party? Won't you burn the floor all night?
Not your life.
Sarla ji, I'm watching you. No cheating. Come on.
Do you feel alright? Wanna not your life.
प्यारे प्यारे लम्हे प्यारी प्यारी बातें सपनों के दिन है
Come on, Inchara.
सपनों की रातें
Here comes Gagandeep.
बहके हैं सारे दीवाने तो नचो
Sagar Alam ji, stand up. No cheating here. Let's go.
Where's the party tonight?
Somewhere down the road,
Where's the party tonight?
on the dance floor.
वो सपनों के दिन है सब
Keep going, Kaushiki.
Where's the party tonight?
Come on, everyone. Match your energy. Let's go, Aditya. Keep going, Yari. Prasanna.
I wanna go dancing, take you out. I wanna go dancing.
Look at this crazy family.
I wanna go dancing, take you out. I wanna go dancing. Let's scream and shout.
Priya, no cheating. Come on.
फूल जो महका
Shahnaz, let's go.
महका था बाहों में वो खिल गया
Komal, no cheating. Stand up.
फैली है ख्वाबों की बाहें तो नचो all night.
Come on, Dipshika.
The party tonight. Somewhere down the road. Where's the party tonight?
Anuj.
वो सपनों के दिन है सपनों की रातें
Where's the party tonight?
All right. right, I'm coming back.
Nudge.
Here we go. Let's start clapping together, everyone. Come on, move. That's your level 1. Give me level 2. Give me level 3. Come on. Louder, faster, stronger. Show me your hands together. Let's go. Yeah. Yes. One more time. Come on. Yeah. Yes. Hands together. Is it possible? Say yes. One more time. Is it possible? Say yes. Are you a magician? Say yes. Give yourself a high five. Say, I'm a magician. Come to the gallery view. Give each other a high five and say, you are a magician. Let's go. Take names.
You're a magician, we are
Magician.
Manoj, Shanti, you're
Okay, everyone stand up. Make sure everybody's standing up. Nobody sits down today. Come on, everyone stand up together. Okay, here we go. All right, all of you stand up. Those of you who are new members here for the first time, day one is a little confusing because you are learning something new. It's completely normal. Please stand up and do what I'm saying. When I say this particular statement to you at certain times during this conversation, I want you to do your body language like this. Everyone say it with me. Say, stop solving, start evolving. Say it again. Stop solving, start evolving. So when I say it this way with your eyes closed, this is the body language I want you to use. For now, stand very straight. Stand like a soldier. Close your eyes. Relax your energy. And here we go. Stand straight. Shoulders up, chest up. Head up, eyes closed. And breathe like a soldier. Stand like a soldier. Stand strong, feel your feet, ground yourself. Now repeat with me. I have already wasted many years solving problems. Somehow, problems keep repeating. The same kind of problems. Similar health issues, similar relationship problems, similar problems in my career, similar problems in my financial life. There's nothing new. Almost all my problems are the same. No matter how many times I solve them. So now I have decided. Stop solving, start evolving. Say it loudly again with your hands, with your body language, the way I showed you. Say, stop solving, start evolving. And feel it in your body language. Declare that to yourself. Stop solving, start evolving. And say, I am ready. I'm ready to stop focusing on problem solving. I'm ready to focus on evolving. I'm ready to focus on upgrading my frequency. Upgrade the way I feel. Upgrade the way I think. Upgrade the way what I believe. Upgrade my actions. Situations will change later. First, I need to change my frequency. So enough of cribbing. Enough of complaining. Enough of feeling sorry for myself. It's time to stop solving and start evolving. Once again, time to start solving and start evolving. Open your eyes one more time and repeat with me one more time. Say, stop solving, start evolving. Awesome. Let's use this wonderful energy to invest in reading your affirmations. Those of you who are new members, firstly, the senior members, you know what to do, so start reading immediately. New members who are here for the first time, if you're a little bit confused and you don't have your affirmations ready, it means that you've not seen my welcome video yet, where I have actually shown you how to log into the course, which course to watch, how to download your ready-made affirmations as bonus, what to make in affirmations, everything is in detail in that welcome video. How to watch the recording of this program is also part of the welcome video. If you didn't watch it, it's in your first welcome email. I will also give you the link to the welcome video in a few seconds in the chat window. Tomorrow, watch it, be more prepared. But for now, it's okay if your affirmations are not ready, because from your heart, you know what you want to attract, right? So talk to the universe loudly. Tell the universe from your heart, spontaneously, what would you like to attract for your health, relationships, career, and money. Come to the gallery view so you know that you're practicing with hundreds of magicians here together. My video is going off. Start reading your affirmations now. One more time, everyone, repeat with me. It's time to stop solving and start evolving. Perfect. Keep reading your affirmations louder. I'm going to give you another 3 minutes from here. Let's go. Those of you who are done, read them again. Come on. All right, time up. Everyone ready to go back to your subconscious mind? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Let go of your notepads. Let's get ready. And once again, stand up, everyone, today. Come on, everyone. Stand up, stand up. Nupur, stand up. Everyone stand up. No cheating. Come on, everyone. Awesome. And as you're standing up, close your eyes, relax your energy again. And here we go. For a few seconds, stand straight, hands on your heart, close your eyes, smile, and just listen to the music for a few seconds. Now breathe strong and say, enough is enough. Enough of living in my past. Enough of living for solving problems. My life is bigger than my problems. I am bigger than my problems. So it is time now to stop solving and start evolving. Even though I am convinced that if I solve my problems, life will be great. But that's not true. I will find a different reason, a different excuse to feel exactly the way I am feeling right now. To have the same problems again, in a different form, in a different situation. Now repeat with me loudly, say, I am tired of it. Enough of it. I am done with it. Time to stop solving, start evolving. Say it again, time to stop solving, start evolving. Enough of crying. Enough of worrying. I am now ready to work on my emotions. I am now ready to take control of my thoughts. I am now ready to take control of my beliefs. I am now ready to take control of me. Nothing can affect me without my permission. So I declare one more time. It's time to stop solving, start evolving. Use your hands up. Say, time to stop solving. Repeat it loudly. What do you say? Start. Say it again. Time to. Once again, time to. One last time, time to. And with that, open your eyes and repeat with me one more time. Time to stop solving, start evolving. How many of you are ready for that? Awesome. Come to the gallery view. Take your hands in the blessings position. Look at each other, smile at each other. Now take at least 5 names loudly, any 5 names. Now say, congratulations, everyone. All your health, relationships, career, and money goals are already achieved. Tathastu. Awesome. Thank you for giving and receiving blessings again. And with that, let's start with magical sharings. And I hope everybody remembers today Imran sir is going to come in the next few minutes to teach us about something we can change in our handwriting, in our signature, which can upgrade our what? Our frequency, remember? So please wait. In another 10 minutes, we'll do that, but after magical sharings. So who wants to share today? Let's see. Okay, starting with Aparna. Hey, Aparna, go for it. What would you like to share? Yes, Polo.
Yes, actually, I was trying to come to this sharing when I came to the Miracle Meet.
Right.
So I was maintaining the frequency from Miracle Day onwards from Pune. It was amazing. One thing I wanted to tell you, all of them, if our frequency is very high, but we are balancing our frequency. mm, Unknowingly, like I used to work in school, like 2014 in
Right.
international school. So my daughter now she is doing MS in Sydney,
Okay.
right? So she was searching for a job. She's doing MS part-time job she has to do. So today, what is that you said? I
Okay.
stopped worried about that, how she'll get, what she'll get, where she'll get.
Very
I
good.
started working on open, conversational open on my things. So suddenly, which school I work, the principal has called me, Aparna, are you free? Can you work in my school? Because we are missing you so much. It's been like 10 years.
Oh
Why
my
he called?
God.
I don't know. No, actually, the twist you didn't understand. I don't know why he called. Then I said, no, I'm doing this healing course and I'm busy with my clients and all. I
Okay.
can't come. I'll send my colleagues. Then he asked me, what about your kids? Then I said, my daughter, she's in Sydney and she's. So he said that, ask her, go and meet my brother where he is working in Sydney. He is having 4 colleges and one consultancy.
Look at that, how the universe works. Oh my God.
It's really amazing, Mitesh. I share it with so many people. You have to come, you have to work. Really, you will see the magic. It's the
Congratulations,
magic.
Aparna. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
inspiring everyone. And thank you for
Thank you.
confirming that nothing works if you solve problems. Just stop solving and start evolving. Amazing example. Congratulations for that. Unmute everyone,
Thank
give them a
you.
high five. Congratulations for magical job.
Congratulations for
Congratulations for your magical job.
Magical job.
How many of you heard that? Isn't that crazy? Some contact 10 years ago calls, gives her an opportunity. She doesn't want the job. She was worried about her daughter, but her daughter gets the opportunity in Sydney. Can you logically make this happen yourself? Can you strategize this? No. But somebody can. Who can strategize this? Yeah, the universe can. But for that, you have to stop solving and start evolving. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. We've got Agatha and family. You guys were dancing awesome today. Did you like practice specifically that song and then you started dancing? All right, go for it. Who wants to share?
Yes, I would like to share one of my personal experience.
Okay, what's your name?
Sadia.
Sadia. Okay, go ahead, Sadia.
I am in standard 10th now, and before my studies, I had a lot of problem in Marathi. Since lockdown came and I forgot completely all Marathi, how to write. Even I did not know a single thing. But later on, when mom started teaching us, mom told me only just say, even if you just believe, and even if you don't know, just tell that Marathi is very easy. And I literally did that, and now I really get very good grades in Marathi.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations. That's like being a magician. Amazing. All of you, give her a big round of applause for that. Amazing. Unmute everyone, give her a high five. Congratulations, Sadia, for being a super magician.
Congratulations, Sadhya.
Congratulations, Sadia, for being a
Sadhya.
magician.
Inspired to teaching your children law of attraction now. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. And we've got Abhi. Yes, Abhi, go for it. What would you like to share?
Hi, sir. So it's my second day in
Welcome.
DMP, and recently I was in a huge loss of rupees 10 lakhs into share markets, but and I was facing all that burden by myself. But recently, what happened? My brother told this thing to my father, and right now all my family is helping me. They are like, "Don't worry, we are all
We are
with
with you.
and everything will go all right." So
Kya
thank you,
baat hai.
and I'm feeling very positive about it. And thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak. Thank you so
Most
much.
welcome. Congratulations, Abhi. In 2 days, you've created such magic. If you
Thank
keep
you.
working for full 30 days, I wonder what you'll do. Congratulations. Unmute everyone, give him a high five. Congratulations for attracting magical support.
Congratulations,
Abhi,
for attracting
magical support.
Going next to Akansha. Yes, Akansha, go for it. What would you like to share?
Hi, good evening. And
Hi, good
this is
evening.
my third day, and I just happened to come across the podcast from where I got the link. And apparently, the
Do you
time I'm
mean
going through, it's
the Rajshamani podcast or
yeah,
Karishma?
the
Rajshamani. Okay.
Rajshamani. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So apparently, I'm going through the toughest phase of my life with respect to my relationship, and I just happened to see your video. I keep hearing, like, from last 2 3 days, I'm hearing what people have achieved, and I'm really looking forward that by the end of, or maybe in the between, or whenever the universe or the God wants me to feel happy, I'm just waiting for that opportunity
It
and
will
that day.
happen.
I just hope so.
You
Thank
will
you so much.
create it with us.
And another thing I wanted to say, I was like, I'll just raise my hand whether I will get an opportunity to share or not. I was not really sure, but thank you so much for giving me
Most
this
welcome.
opportunity to share.
Most
Thank you so
welcome. And
much.
welcome to DMP family. And you don't have to wait from the universe. We are going to demand it from the universe. You're going to create that happiness, not wait for it. Just keep practicing
Thank
with
you.
us every day. Unmute everyone.
Thank
Give her
you
a high
so much.
five. Congratulations for magical happiness.
Congratulations.
And going next to Parneet. Yes, Parneet, go for it. What would you like to share?
Hi, Mitesh. So,
Hi.
two small things I'd like to share. One
Sure.
was I saw this post by Yamini in our Happy Discussions group that she found her diamond earrings.
Diamond earrings.
Yeah, that inspired me. I had lost my wallet just like a week ago before going for a small family vacation. So I was like, kya karu, kya karu? Then I was like, I just did Hope Nope No one day, yesterday. And I had lost my wallet for more than 10 days. It's very funny. Even I can't believe it. And then yesterday I did Hope Nope No. And at night I was talking to my dad and I was like, Dad, I lost my wallet. अब FIR कराना पड़ेगा, license, cards block कराने पड़ेंगे. And my dad is like, हाँ बेटा FIR कराओ, ये कराओ, वो कराओ. End में he's like, बेटा एक बार गाड़ी में देख लेना, गाड़ी में गिर जाता है बहुत बार. गाड़ी में मिल गया sir.
When the frequency is right, everything happens
I
perfect.
can't believe it. It was just so surreal for me. I was laughing. I told my father today, just before DMP, that Dad, I learned this in Mitesh's class. And I
Amazing.
spoke to you yesterday. What came in your mind? I asked him, what came in your mind that you told me look in the car? You didn't say anywhere else. Office, ghar, nothing.
Wow.
You just said car. Why? He said, I
Amazing.
don't know, beta, मेरे को भी लगा हो सकता है गाड़ी में गिर गया होगा. So I just remembered that time when you had, shared that guys just surrender and
Yeah.
universe will put the ideas in your head.
From where we don't
This
know.
was that moment for me.
Yes. And if you now think of it, Yamini had to lose her ring so that she can share.
Yes.
After she shared, you must have not seen anything else. You must have read that one message in the group.
That only one message.
And that one
caught my
message
eye.
made you look for your wallet again.
Yes.
And your dad got the message.
Yes. Otherwise, I had lost hope. I was like, nahi milne wala wallet. I had
See,
kind of lost
everything
hope.
happens for a reason. Nothing is a curse.
Absolutely.
Everything is a blessing.
Absolutely. It was just, I was like, ye to aaj share karna banta, boss.
And
the
because
other,
you found the wallet, now your belief in law of attraction has gone up. Your frequency has gone up.
Yeah.
Now you will work on your frequency more than anything else. So that's the reason this happened.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Yeah.
Second
thing
thing,
you wanted to
Mitesh, I
share
wanted
something.
to share. So this is not a miracle per se, but I remember in yesterday's DMP, you mentioned to someone that, their sharing of their how their life has changed is really inspiring for you. So I wanted to say thank you, because just what you said today and what you've been teaching us, last 3 weeks I've been part of LOA and 2 weeks part of Platinum.
Platinum.
I have never been this happy in my life. Honestly, in 2 weeks, I started with a list of things I wanted, affirmations and मेरे को ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए, ये चाहिए. Right now I'm like कुछ नहीं चाहिए, सब कुछ है.
Frequency set hai.
Frequency set है, कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Life daily enjoy कर रहे हैं. Daily.
Amazing.
It's a different feeling altogether, Mitesh, and it's all because of you. So, sir, you've changed. At least my life, you've changed. Thank you so much.
Thank you for making my day, and thank you for starting and living your day with platinum standards. Congratulations for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Unmute everyone, give them a high five. Congratulations for living life platinum standards.
Congratulations for living life platinum standard.
Congratulations.
So time is up, and we are now waiting for the master himself, who's going to teach you how not to focus on your problems, but by changing few things in your handwriting, by changing a few things in your signature, which can help you evolve and which can help you upgrade your what? Your frequency. Believe it or not, when you do something with your hands, it's not your hand doing it, it's your mind doing it. From your mind comes down to your nerves in your fingers, and that movement happens. If you could reverse that mechanism, if you could understand the science that what can I change on paper when I'm writing, such that the way I'm moving my movements of my hands, the neurons and the nerves in my hands goes back to my brains and impacts exactly those neurons, impacts exactly those neuro connections in my brain, which helps me change my emotional frequency. It's possible. You will go crazy when the master himself teaches you that today. But before we call him, how many of you are ready to learn? How many of you are ready to upgrade? Raise your hands, please. Keep your notepad and a pen ready. Make a lot of notes. I personally learn, Indu and I, we personally learn a lot from Imran. So please make sure that you keep a notepad and a pen ready. Yesterday when Imran sir had come, he had asked you to write down something on paper. Do you still have that paper? Some of you still have that? Awesome. Let's continue our journey with Imran sir. And I'm going to get him on Spotlight first. All of you unmute, show him some love and say thank you and welcome again, Imran sir. Let's go.
Thank you and welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
While I'm leaving you with Imran sir, I want you to know that he's someone I look up to. He's someone Indu looks up to. Today evening, he had a program which he calls as the Inner Circle program, the way we do advanced LOA workshops. He also does graphology workshops, and being our business partner on every week on this particular day, on Wednesdays, at 7 o'clock, he does something called Inner Circle calls. Believe it, Indu never misses that call. I came from flight, Indu was on the laptop listening to him, and I was listening to him on the side. We are always a fan with him because we know the kind of value he brings in people's life and in our life too. So he's not just a partner. I know he's a master at what he does. So listen to him with that respect. Listen to him with that expectation. I always say this to Indu, that when people share these results, I know from my core of my heart, it's not because of me. It's because they expect those results, so they get those results. I am playing only 10% role. You are playing 90% role by seeing me in that form, by coming with those expectations to DMP. How many of you agree with that? Right? Just like that, today in this call, 10% is going to be Imran sir, but 90% is going to be your contribution on how you listen to him. If you listen to this conversation like $1 million conversation, if you expect $1 million conversation out of it, you will get it. But if you lie down and you talk to it like a free conversation, like you actually attend him as if this is just another time pass conversation, then you'll not get anything out of it. Attend the way you attend DMP. Give it that level of respect. Give it that level of $1 million contribution. How many of you promise that with your video on and with 100% participation in the chat window? Raise your hands. Awesome. So I leave you with the master himself. Thank you, Imran, again, for making sure that our community is constantly evolving in frequency and not just getting stuck with solving problems.
Thank you so much, Mitesh, and it's always a pleasure to be here. And everybody, welcome back. Good to see you all. You all had great time with me yesterday in the DMP. And how many of you are happy to see Mitesh back in action? Yeah, I love personally, I can't really match up to his energy, but we do what we do because the idea is we all have to evolve and we all have to take on. Everybody with me? Give me a biggest. Great. So what is this session all about today and what are we going to be learning and what is the focus in today's session? It's very, very simple. All that we're going to do right now is we're going to be decoding your signature. I'm going to give you some of the important things which you need to really take care of it. Are you all with me? Okay. So now, before I begin, let me answer some fundamental questions which you might have it in your mind when it comes to handwriting. The first question is, Imran, handwriting se zindagi kaise badalti hai? Like, how can it happen that I change few lines on my signature or my name and it will, impact on my, personality, on my mindset? So let me start from there. How many of you actually had that question? Give me a biggest. Yeah, Imran, I actually had that question that, Imran, will it really work? And how does it really work? So I want to tell you, it's very, very simple. Everybody raise your hand up like this. Okay. And do what I'm doing right now. Can you make a fist and relax? Make a fist and relax. Make a fist and relax. So can you see that if you have to move your hand like this, your brain has to speak to this hand and use the neuro pathways to make this function happen. How many of you understand this much of science? Right? So everything the body is operating, the brain is speaking, using the nervous system, using the muscles, using everything. Are you all with me on that? Give me a big guess. Right? So now the idea here is that even when you're writing, you think it is the hand which is doing the writing. But hand is just a medium. Say this word with me. Hand is just a medium. That means you can still write without using your hand. Have you seen people who use different parts of the body to write? Have you seen people writing with their mouth? Have you seen people writing with their toes? So that means to say that it is not just the handwriting. It is actually the mind which is writing onto the paper, and all this is just nothing but a medium of writing. I have personally worked with a child who got electrocuted, lost both his hands, and he started writing with his toes when he was in 7th standard, and 10th standard he cleared his exam writing with his toes. So that means to say that the reason why we call it as handwriting is because majority of the population on the planet Earth uses hand as a medium to write. That's why it's handwriting. But technically and actually, it is scientifically, it is the mind writing. So entire blueprint of your writing, letters, everything is already stored here. And using the pen and paper, it happens. So because your handwriting is coming from your mind onto the paper, when I see it as a trained handwriting analyst, I see the communication of your mind onto the paper using those letters. And similarly, when we make changes to the way you sign, the way you write, we are basically sending the same impulses back to your brain. So you're basically doing the reverse engineering there. We're just basically clearing that process there. Are you all with me? Give me a biggest if you're with me on that. Right? To settle this conversation, let me give you a little more insight into this. How many of you have seen an ECG? How many of you seen an ECG? And how many of you can read the ECG? Imran, I can read the ECG. No, we can't read. But what we know is there's lines on the paper. There is a small line, there's one line going up, there's one line going down, and a lot of things. Are you all with me? But a trained medical professional can read the ECG, but we can't read it. But we know the ECG is so crucial that the health of the heart can be identified just by looking at the lines. Agree? It is also lines. It's nothing but black and white on the paper. How many of you know Richter scale? Richter scale is an instrument used in measuring the earthquake. It is nothing but the lines on the paper. Including the stock market, it is nothing but the lines on the paper. And when all these lines have a meaning, your handwriting also has a meaning. So all that you need to understand is what these lines are speaking about you. And do you know that your handwriting is your subconscious activity? Write down this word, everybody. That means it is coming to you without even you being aware of it. Let me prove this to you. When I you to write, when I dictate something for you to write down, do you think A kaise banana hai, B kaise banana hai? It will naturally move onto the paper. Will your hand move naturally onto the paper, or will you be thinking A aisa likhna hai, B? No, can you see that? You can't be conscious. It comes to you so naturally. In fact, when you start thinking about your handwriting will become more slow. How many of you know what I'm talking about? So there are so many communications which you do, which you don't realize, but subconsciously you're vibrating at that frequency. And our job as a handwriting analyst is that can we fix this frequency using your handwriting? See, ultimately, everything is about the mind. Everybody point out to your mind. Everything is about the mind. It's all about here. And I have fundamentally understood this. Everything on the planet Earth gets created twice. Everybody give me two. Once in your mind and second in your reality. If you lose here, it can never happen in your reality. Even the tallest, most building on the planet Earth first got visualized here, conceptualized here, and then in reality. And ultimately, we all fail on the mind level. How many of you already see yourself failing, and that's why you don't create that reality? Some of you see yourself winning, and that's why you create that as your reality. So there are many ways of fixing your frequency, many ways of reprogramming your subconscious mind. But I have mastered this science, which is easiest and the fastest way to reprogram your subconscious mind. How many of you are interested in more about it? Give me a big yes on the chat box. There. Yeah, I am ready to understand. I'm ready to look. How many of you are ready to learn this? How many of you are ready to understand this? How many of you are excited about this? So can you see that it's fundamentally, it's all about reprogramming your mind. But before you change your mindset, before you change your frequency, can somebody tell me what comes before the change? Tell me what comes before the change. Tell me what comes before the change. No, I want to tell you this. That's where we all fail. That's where we all fail. What comes before change is to understand what to change. Because sometimes we end up changing, in the name of changing, we end up changing things which is working for us. How many of you know what I'm doing it? How many of you have done that mistake? Imran, अच्छा भला चल रहा था, कुछ उंगली किया, गया. So many of us fail to understand this. So ultimately the fun is, you need to really understand the fundamental thing is, what comes before change is to understand what to change. Are you with me? So my job, I use your handwriting. First, I will tell you what it's speaking about you. First, I will tell you whether it is working for you or not. And then we will get on to fixing it. Everybody do this? Get on to fixing it. So let me tell you the second fundamental question everybody has. Okay. And don't worry about the internet, everybody. Let's focus on learning. Okay. Internet will align according to our energy. Sometimes internet cannot match up to our energy. That's why the lagging happens. Are you all with me on that? Okay. So just be in alignment with me. The second thing is, Imran, changing signature is a huge task right now. Okay. I have so many places I have signed, so many places where I have documentation has happened. And if I change now, it's a tedious process. If you have this in your head, Imran, changing signature is a task. It's a huge, challenge which I need to be working on. How many of you with me on that? Yeah. Are you all with me? So it's a huge challenge, right? So I have a solution for it. So the solution, okay, it's lagging. So let me fix that. So just give me a moment. We all good. Okay, is it good now? Is it good now? Okay, great. So I want to tell you this. You don't have to change your signature. Changing your signature is the last thing on your documentations. Okay, so you don't have to change your signature right now. What comes before changing your signature is to first understand what to change. And all it requires to change your signature is one visit to the bank. That's all. You don't have to do any lawyer work, any advocate work, any publishing on the newspaper. You don't have to do any hard work. It's so easy. You just have to fill up one form. But the idea here is, I'm not here to change your signature. But first, before you change your signature, let us practice your new signature first. Let us see the new signature, what type of frequency is setting for you. Let us first find out what is it you're learning from this new signature, and then we'll make the signature change. Make sense now? Yeah, you just have to visit the bank once, and you can actually do that. Okay. Now, the third question everybody has in your mind is that, Imran, my handwriting keeps changing. Okay. My signature is not consistent. So how many of you have this problem? Imran, सुबह में एक handwriting होती है, दोपहर में एक होती है, शाम में एक होती है. My handwriting is changing. And in fact, the same thing, my signature is also very difficult. My signature is also not consistent. Are you with me? Yeah. So I want to tell you something. If your handwriting is changing so much, now look at how inconsistent your energy is. Look at how inconsistency in your behavior is. And your handwriting is reflecting the same. Are you all with me? Your handwriting is reflecting the same. So what you need to really understand is, you need to bring in consistency in your handwriting. And then all your energy and frequency, everything is going to get set. And one of the things which I have to really understand, which I really want you all to understand, is that all of us are natural handwriting analysts. You know why? Because we have been naturally analyzing people in our life. Have you met somebody, you felt a vibe about that person? Hey, this person is good, I want to work with him. Or this person is nice, I want to spend time with him. Okay, this place is nice. Okay, the environment looks good. Okay, the shop is nice, the restaurant is nice. How many of you have felt that? Can you see that we are constantly analyzing? The thing with us is that we have not been using that muscle of analysis, and that's why it is fading away. Are you all with me? So what is important is you need to really get this alignment right. You're naturally communicating to people without even you being aware of it. So now quickly grab your pen and paper. I will show you all the things which you can do to fix this in your frequency. All this you can do to fix your frequency. Okay. So you can also ask me questions, but before that, let me give you a little brief about what I'm going to be sharing, and then we're going to be working towards it. Are you all with me? Give me a big yes. Okay. Now let's work on this. Look into your signature and look into the first letter of your signature. Look into your signature and look into the first letter of your signature. And look at two things about that letter. Everybody give me two. So I know that you're able to see me and hear me very clearly. Okay, great. So the first thing what you need to look at the first letter is that letter a capital? Okay, the first letter has to be a capital. The second element of that first letter is that the first letter should be at least 4 times bigger than the rest of the letters. Okay, so there are two things. One, it is capital. Number two, the letter should be bigger than the rest of the letters in your handwriting. Are you with me? No matter what your signature is, whether it is in Hindi, whether it is in English, the idea is wo letter bada hona chahiye, at least 4 dugni. Okay, so out of these two elements, how many of you have both the elements, or how many of you have only one element, and how many of you have only 0 elements? So you can type in 0, 1 or 2. Okay, very good. So इससे क्या फायदा होता है इमरान? So what is important? Having the first letter bigger in your handwriting talks about having a healthy ego. Write down this word, everybody. Healthy ego. What do you mean by healthy ego? Healthy ego ऐसी चीज होती है जो बहुत important होती है. Very important thing. Okay, I'm directing all the chat towards myself so that you will not get disturbed. So everybody, focus on your signature. Question answers होते रहेंगे. पहले आप इसको ध्यान से कीजिएगा. So the first element what you need to really understand is that the capital letter, the first letter in your hand signature should be capital and it should be 4 times bigger. It is good because it talks about healthy ego. Now the question is, Imran, why healthy ego? Because the moment I said the word ego, the mind says ego is not good. Oh, ahem achhi cheez nahi hoti hai. It's all nothing. But remember I said healthy ego. If you don't have healthy ego, these are the problems you will have in your life. Number 1, you will have problem in saying no to people. You will have problem in saying no to people. And because of this, you're not growing in your life. If you don't have healthy ego in your life, you'll have problem in saying no to people. Jahan pe no bola. Whenever you have to say no, you'll end up saying yes. How many of you know what I'm talking about? So whenever you have to say no, you'll end up saying yes. And when you have to say yes, you don't have the confidence whether you can do it or not. This is the first problem. And second problem is that your problem is that you give people money, asking your own money back is your problem. Asking your own money back is a problem. And the best part is that because you can't say no, you'll end up giving the same problem again and again. Are you with me? How many of you have not taken the previous loan, but you have actually given the second term again? Like, take more. You know why? You can't say no to people. Number 3. Are you all with me? Number 3. Okay, so everybody's checking whether is my sound okay. So just raise your hand if my sound and the video is okay. Yeah, so everything is fine our side. So just check if it is, yeah. Now the second important and third important thing is that we all need, everybody raise your hand, keep it on your heart and say, we all need healthy ego. You know why? If you want to be an author, if you want to be a trainer, if you want to be a facilitator, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be a success in your life, you need to have healthy ego. You need to believe that you have in you where people will buy from you. You have inside of you the ability that people will connect with you. Otherwise, you'll never write a book, you'll never become a leader, you'll never become a trainer because you don't believe that people can actually pay you for your services. How many of you have been planning to write a book, but you never wrote a book? How many of you have been planning to launch your programs, you never did it? How many of you have been planning to get onto YouTube and never been doing it? You know why? Because it all comes from the belief that you have something which can benefit others. That you have something which can benefit others. Okay? So that you have something which can benefit others. And it cannot happen if your ego is not healthy. And the number fourth problem, when people don't write the first letter capital, or it is not bigger than 4 times the rest of the things, is that, are you all with me? Give me a biggest if you're with me on that. Right? So one of the fundamental problems you will have is that you will not have an assertive behavior. You think everything is your fault. You will be the first person ending up saying sorry everywhere. You think everything is your problem. So you end up making yourself responsible for everything. आपको लगता है कि सब में आपकी गलती है. So you end up making yourself, you pull down yourself, you beat yourself down. So it also impacts your self-esteem. So my suggestion for all of you is that for the next 11 days, how many days, everybody give me 11? Next 11 days, just practice this signature. You don't have to change right away. You don't have to do it on an official level. So every single day, all that you have to do is practice this signature 11 times. You can do this in the morning. You can do this in the evening. All that you have to do is this, okay? I'm going to be showing you my signature on the camera right now. So just be with me. And meanwhile, let me see if I can also fix this internet for you. Great. So I'm going to be showing you my camera where I'm going to be writing the signature. So if you really look at here, what you see is this is my signature, Imran Baig. So what I'm asking you to do is the first letter should be capital. Okay. And it should be bigger than the rest of the writing. So whatever is your signature for the next 11 days, okay. And all that you have to do is every time you just have to write this, and this is going to be your affirmation practice. So the first letter should be big. Can you please do that right now with me? And you can just hold it up on your screen so I know that you've done it. And I know that you understood this. Okay. You have to first do this. You have to first do this. Everybody please come on, get on to doing this and show it to me on the screen so I know that you have done this. First letter of your signature, Saurabh. Thank you, Keshav, for sharing that. It has to make it 4. It should be, the idea is, kitna bada hona chahiye? 4 dugna lagna chahiye. Like it should look like 4 times bigger. Very good. And always practice your signature on a unruled sheet. Unruled sheet. Not on a rule sheet. Unruled sheet. Unruled sheet. Okay. Now this is the first thing. Now, can I share you the second type of a signature or the second error you might be making in your signature? Everybody give me 2. Avoid overwriting on your signature. Okay, what is overwriting? Overwriting is, watch me. Imran, I have written S, उसमें ही मैंने A बना दिया, उसमें ही मैंने I बना. So can you see that you actually tend to do overriding? So you are, placing one letter on the another one. So if you're writing I, you actually also add P into it. So you're actually including one letter. And sometimes it also goes to an extent that it actually becomes like a scribble. Only you know the secret. What are the two different letters which is combination there? And if you have this habit of doing this, take it from me, the biggest problem in your life is you. You know why? You're highly critical about your own self. कोई दूसरा बुराई करे या ना करे, nobody else will find faults with you, but you will eventually find faults with your own self. So you're self-critical. And you can't be blaming others for not giving you an opportunity. You can't be blaming others for not really giving you the promotion. You can't be blaming others for not giving you enough money, because you know why? Somewhere you stand correct as saying that, okay, something is wrong with me. Including, even if your boss is not behaving right, he's not giving you the right opportunity, you feel that, okay, I don't think so I'm qualified enough, or I don't think so I've put in enough enough energy into it, enough efforts into it. I don't think so I deserve this enough. Can you see that? You eventually make yourself wrong. Even if you have a fight with your spouse or your business partner, you think it's you. You think it's you. Are you with me? How many of you are able to relate to what I just said? Everybody on your chat box right now, see how many people are able to relate to it. So type in relate on the chat box, everybody, come on. Yep. Even though the chat is directed towards me, I'll just open it for everybody. So can you see that? It is not just about you. It is about everybody who's experiencing this. You need to understand that fundamentally, it's about your mindset. It's about your mindset. How many of you are able to relate to that? It's fundamentally, it's your mindset. Now, all the inputs I'm giving you, you have two choices. One, you can start also evaluating others. You can actually start doing it for others. But the idea is first start with you and then to others. And my biggest challenge is when I meet people for changing their signatures, helping them connect better. You know what is my biggest problem with people? Give me a biggest if you're with me, everybody. The biggest challenge is they have their signature and they don't have their own name in the signature. So my question is, it's like I'm talking to Prasanna. It's like Prasanna's signature does not have Prasanna. Either the surname is taking over the space or it is just an initial. Can you see that? It's like Vijita is not even writing her name. In the signature, Vijita is missing. In Mohit's signature, Mohit is missing. I only see the surname or I only see the initial. I only see this. Are you with me? So my question to you is that how can you develop a relationship with others when you don't have a relationship with your own self? Can you see that there's no significance about who you are? So most of us fail in our life. You know why? Because the person who is not able to relate to himself, how can he excel in his relationship? Make sense now? Give me a big guess if it makes sense now. So can you see that you need to get comfortable with your own space? You need to create that space. See, every time you sign, everybody see this plain sheet? Every time you sign, you know what is happening to your mind? You know what is this? This is a world. And how much space you occupy, it represents your relationship with the world. So if you're not writing your own name, so can you see that how you're discounting yourself from the entire equation? So right now, any changes I give it to you, I call this as graphotherapy. Say this with me, everybody. I say graphotherapy. What is graphotherapy? Grapho means lines. Grapho means lines. Therapy means practicing that in a specific way. Okay. So the graphotherapy for all of you who don't write your name, first of all, forget about the first letter, forget about the big letter. First, start writing your name first on the paper. You need to get used to writing your name. First, develop a relationship with your own self. Are you with me? And some of you right now sitting there and telling, Imran, my name is little big. If I write full name, I need more space. Did anybody complain to you? Did anybody say you're taking more paper than others? Then why are you complaining? Have you seen Amitabh Bachchan's signature? Remember the days of Kaun Banega Karodpati? He used to sign on the check. The check used to be small, the signature is too big. He did not say, oh, the signature is too big, I'll just write AB. So why are you discounting your own self? Look at your mindset. I'm giving you 30-40 site and you're saying, no, मुझे सिर्फ 10 by 10 का room ही चाहिए. Who is asking you to discount? Can you see that how much your mindset is? Who is stopping you? Nobody. Nobody complains. Nowhere it says, okay, you can't have a big signature. Having said that, everything you add to your signature, everything you write in your signature comes with an energy. Comes with an energy. So some of you come and ask me a question, Imran, I have my spouse's name in my signature. I have my father's name in my signature. Isko rakhna chahiye, isko nikal dena chahiye. I want you to decide this for your own self. You know why? Because every add to your signature, everything you add to your name, everything you add to your name, everything you add to your signature has the energy to it. Are you all with me? Don't worry. The energy is so high, the internet is not able to catch up with us. The energy is so high, the energy is... So everything you add up, okay? Are you all with me? Anything you add to your signature comes with a certain energy, comes with a certain frequency. Whether it is your dad's name, whether it is your husband's name, whether it is your, city name, religion name, sometimes we also have the region name. So it all adds on to it. Are you all with me? Okay. So I'm not a person who will ask you to reduce your name. So whatever you're saying, see, how many of you have made changes in your name as per the numerology? And even after doing that, some of you might experience changes, some of you may not have experienced changes. You know why? On the paper, you changed it, but did you practice that name? Did you say that name? Did you bring that name into practice is also very important. So many people do this as an error. They change numerically every aspect of their name and signature, but they don't practice it. So if you don't practice it, where will you see the energy of it? Make sense? Are you all with me? So everything, including the dot, including the line, everything matters in your signature. So next time when you write, I want you to please pay attention to all the elements to it. Okay. So next time when I come back, we're going to tell you more in details about it and more elements towards it. But I want to tell you one important thing. What to have in your signature, you decide. How to write that signature, I will tell you. Make sense now? I'm nobody to decide. I'm saying that, okay, don't write your husband's name, don't write your father's name. I'm nobody to tell you that. You need to understand whether this name is coming with some energy to it. Are you in alignment with this person? Or if you want to better your relationship with this person, or you want to recreate this relationship with that person, all these aspects can be addressed using your handwriting and signature. Okay. How many of you have initials in your signature? Okay. Now, every time we talk about initials, there are two parts to it. One is which side is the initial? Is it starting with the initials or it is ending with the initials? Okay. So every element of your signature matters. So I want you to all start doing this. Remember yesterday I made you write your name first. Remember yesterday I made you sign your name first. So first start developing a relationship with your own self. And then bring changes in your signature. And that's how it has to be. Okay. And one ultimate thing which I really want you to practice is called self-leadership. Say this word, everybody. Self-leadership. You know what is self-leadership? When we say leadership, people think it is about managing people. It's about handling others. But what is important is that you need to learn to have self-leadership. Self-leadership is ability to stand by your decisions. Ability to back yourself up when nobody else is backing you. Like you have to be the biggest cheerleader for your own self. You know, but the problem in our life is that we take a decision. Everybody, raise your hand. We take a decision. The moment the decision goes wrong, this is not our decision. Let me repeat this again. We take a decision. Something goes wrong with the decision. This is not our decision. Can you see that? We don't stand by our decision. हाँ गलत हो गया मालूम है लेकिन मेरा decision था गलत हो गया कोई बात नहीं. I can work on it. I can recreate on. But the problem is we don't have the ability of standing by our own decisions. Then how will your frequency get altered? How will your energy get altered? Have you heard biggest celebrities changing their signatures, biggest celebrities changing their names? You know why? Everything is energy and everything works around them. I can name drop so many celebrities who have made changes in their signature and saw changes in their career and the type of work they're doing. But you know what the problem with people like me and you is? Everybody, are you with me? I'm talking about possibilities. You will be talking about problems. How do I change this? I have passport, I have to do this, I have to do this on the documentation. I have to if you're not willing to take on the effort which it requires to make it work for you, then it will not work for you. Look at what energy are you coming from? It's like I'm telling Manisha, please do exercise every morning. And Manisha is telling, Imran, exercise, there's so much of traffic, वहाँ पे footpath ठीक नहीं है, सुबह में उठ के जाने के पास मेरे पास time नहीं है. You can give me all the reasons. I've listened with a smile. But the question is, if you want a better health, you have to choose uncomfortable. But you can't be saying that, no, see, you're not a prime minister, you're not a chief minister that, okay, your signature will change the trajectory of a state or a country. Are you with me? So can you see that the mindset itself, the moment the word change comes in, my chat box is full. You know what with the question? Passport mein kaise change karenge? Aadhaar mein kaise change karenge? But look at, I'm not even talking about the change. I'm telling you first, understand what it is speaking about you. But your mind is not allowing you to do it. You know what I'm talking about, right? So now you know why celebrities create success and why you are not able to create success, because look at the mindset which you're coming from. Oh, बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. Oh, यहाँ पे जाना पड़ेगा. मुझे वहाँ पे जाना पड़ेगा. Are you with me? With my 19 years of experience, I'm telling you, it will not even cost you any money to change your signature. All it requires is one visit to the bank. You just have to ask them, give me a signature change form. Okay. And what you need to do after that, we will also teach you this in our programs. The idea here is that is the last thing. Sometimes you don't even need to do it. So stop worrying about the problem. आज की DMP में हम लोग वही किया ना. We are looking at evolving, but you're still stuck with passport में कैसे change. Are you with me? And I want to tell you this. One shift is all which you need. It could be the one capital letter in your signature. It could be just the size of the letter. I want to tell you this. It impacts hugely. One small shift. And whenever it comes to changes in your signature, remember this rule. One variable at a time. Are you with me? One variable at a time. एक चीज एक वक्त पे. So that you know, I changed this, let me watch this for a few days. I changed this, watch me for a few days. Change this, watch me for a few days. And when it is in alignment, when you see it is working for you, then go to the next step of change. That's why everything has a system, everything has a process. Everybody, give me a big guess. One thing at a time. Okay, I can explain this with an example of a medical challenge. If somebody has a hernia problem, gallbladder stone, all the issues there. So you are telling me, anyways, they're taking me to the operation theater, sab theek karke leke aa jao. So will the doctor operate on all the problems in one single surgery, in one single cut? No, it requires one focus at a time. Make sense now? Okay. I gave you the tips, which is worth lakhs of rupees. You know why? Because personally getting consultation from me, taking this insight is not something which, not everybody can actually get. But the idea about doing this value addition for you is that I want you to develop the ability to first be present. Number two, understand what to change. Number three, one variable at a time. And you know what the best thing about me is that I'm not alone. I'm creating more people like you who can use this as a niche. You can use this as your specialization, and you can also create a career around this, starting with your own self first. So instead of listening to me, you're all focusing on, okay, ye kya karna chahiye, wo kya karna chahiye, mere paas ye hai, mere paas, like, no, I'm asking you to what you need to focus on is this important thing. So let me repeat all the things which I shared with you today. Number one, okay, everybody, those of you missed out, I'm telling you this again. The first thing which I learned, I shared with you today is whenever you sign, the first letter should be capital. Say this with me, capital. And what is the next thing I said? The capital letter should be 4 times bigger than the rest of the letters. How many times bigger? 4 times bigger. So whenever you write next time, make sure this I is big and compared to the rest of it. So this is the first thing which we learned. The second thing which we learned was, I said, don't overwrite. No writing one letter over the other. Okay, writing. Okay, no writing. Overlapping is not happening. So you become self-critical. Okay, so this is about healthy ego, and this is about self-critical. This is about self-critical. And the third thing which we learned was, write your name in your signature. If you don't have your name in your signature, the graphotherapy I suggested was write your name first. Learn to write your name first. Develop relationship with your own self first. The next thing I said was, the fourth thing I said was, I said you need to have self-leadership. How do you develop self-leadership is, whenever you sign your name, make sure there's one straight line covering your entire name or a complete signature. And this line should be straight line. It should not be curved. It should not be a zigzag. Okay, it should not be a 2 lines. All I'm asking you to do is one straight line, straight one line. This is about self-leadership, an ability to stand by your decisions. Ability to stand by your decision. So your signature line, your underline should cover the entire signature, by the way. वो पूरा signature cover होना चाहिए. Okay. So I gave you 4 things to work on your signature. Now we also discuss how important to have your surname along with it. Your surname has an energy and frequency to it. Which name you need to do it, you can decide on it. But when you make a decision, you need to be present. The alignment is very important. With me? Alignment is very important. So think about it tonight. What is that which you want to add up? Like some of us have region name, our spouse name, family name, all this is important. Okay. Now, the one final thing before I conclude for today. Are you all with me on that? Many of you have a habit of not including your surname in your signature. Right? So, for example, my name is Imran Baig. I just write Imran. So that means I don't add surname. So if your name is Nidhi Shah, so if you're writing just Nidhi. So we call these people who just write their name and no surname. How many of you do that? Type in me on the chat box. So congratulations, we call you as warriors. What do we mean by warriors? There are 4 important qualities in a warrior. Number 1, you have seen the world beyond your age an experience. Like you grew up too fast in your life. Maybe you were the eldest in the sibling, or maybe you were the head of the responsibility of the family took over faster than a normal person. Number two, you always put other people's need before yours. Yeah, all the ladies out there on a funny line, Jagat Mata, right? Like, dusron ke liye. Never for yourself, for all yourselves. The third problem all these warriors actually experience is that when other people need you, you're always there for them. But when you need people, nobody comes. Your biggest complaint in life is that I'm there for everybody, nobody for me. मुझे जब जरूरत पड़ती है कोई नहीं होता है. मुझे जब काम होता है कोई मेरे साथ नहीं होता है. Nobody stands by me. So the biggest complaint is this. And I want to tell you this. Stop complaining. I want to tell you this. You know why? I have a logic and I have a reasoning why people don't come to you. Because people, everybody look at me very carefully. People look up to you. They can't believe that you need them. So my understanding is, if Deepshika needs me, my understanding like Deepshika is always helping others. Usko meri kya zarurat hai? So they look up to you and they think they can never match up to you, and that's why they don't come to you. So not like they don't want to help you. The problem is that they see you in a different energy. Can you please smile now, everybody? All the warriors there. They're amazing. Now the question is, Imran, to be this way or to add a surname? Now, rule of the change is very simple. What is working for you, don't change. What is working for you, don't change. But if you have trouble, Imran, I don't want to be a warrior. Enough of fighting. Because the problem with a warrior is that everybody look at me. It's like every time the sword is open, it's never resting. You're always fighting. Okay, financial problems se bahar nikle, emotional problems se bahar nikle, now sibling problems se bahar nikle, now this. So can you see that you're always on the fight, like you're always in the field? How many of you are able to relate to what I just said? I know it's pretty emotional, but I just made it a little funny for you. But the idea is, you give me your signature, you give me your handwriting, I'll tell you more about you than what you think you know about your own self. This is the power of handwriting. One look at your handwriting and signature, I have 128 things to talk about you. Everything what you have evolved as a person to what you're going to become as a person in the future. Are you all with me? I can go on and on. So today's session is not about showing you what I can do. Today's session is to show you one important education for all of you, is that handwriting is the most powerful tool to reprogram your subconscious mind. This is the latest trend in the world when it comes to reprogramming for your own self and your mindset. Remember, I said one important thing. Everything happens on this planet Earth twice, once in your mind and second in your reality. And many of us fail there. So my job is to make you win here first. And then it will also happen in your reality. So how many of you are willing to learn more about this? Imran, I love this insight. I want you to come back with more insight into this. But I want you to tell me one thing. Next 11 days, practice the signature. Next 11 days, write your name. And every day you can write one full page. You want to write more number of times, you can do it. But listen to my instructions very carefully. I want you to practice with this complete Shraddha, not with a challenge to prove me right or wrong. This science is hundreds of years old. A lot of people questioned it, made it right or not. So your validation is not the point of context right now. What is important is that can you make it work for you? So use unruled sheet. By the way, when you take up our program, we send you all the material. But right now, I want you to use unruled sheet. Safely keep this in one place. Use one specific pen. Choose one specific time you're going to do this. Don't do this whenever you're free. Don't do this. Imran ne bola signatures practice karne ke liye. So everywhere, don't start giving your autograph. No, safeguard. If you don't respect your name and signature or the place and the time you have written, then nothing gets into it. Remember, everything is energy and frequency. So it's important that you need to look up to this because it's your name. It's getting recreated on your personality and your reality there. So it's important that you need to do this. Make sense now, everybody? So when I meet you next time, before I begin the session, I want to hear the words from you saying that what happened in the last 11 days, what happened, what shift you saw, what changes you're experiencing. And even if it is a 1 degree shift, talk about it, acknowledge it, because our subconscious mind requires that validation. Remember, Mitesh shared about today that how, one good faith activity happens, it increases your faith into the science and more miracles keeps creating for yourself. So with this, it's time to say bye to all of you. Thank you for your patience listening. I know the internet played a little spoiled spot, but don't worry, you did not miss out anything. I recreated all the things which we discussed right now, and I have more things to share with you. So next time, whenever you hear or get an email saying that I'm coming up, come back, tell me more about what has been your experience, what all you have been learning, so I can take your learning further, because I want to tell you how you can use this in your relationship. I will tell you how you can use this in career counseling. I will tell you how you can use this in your compatibility test. I can tell you how you can fix this your health. How many of you want to work on your health? Because my fundamental belief about health is a healthy mind cannot have a diseased body. So I will help you to fix your health on the mind level. So your mind will start taking care of your body. And even if you don't have any health problems, let's work on creating that energy on your mind level so that no diseases comes into your body. So when I come next time, I have so much more to share, and I'm going to be going more faster than what we did today. Are you all with me on that? Okay. So with this, thank you so much for your patience listening. And don't worry about all your questions. I know even without you asking that question, I have been answering all your questions. And all the questions what you're asking are very small compared to what I gave you today. Trust me, it's $1 million information. One element, if you can get it right, it can change the trajectory of your life. Okay. So with this, with a lot of love and gratitude, thank you for your patience learning. See you soon. So all the platinums, do share on the group what was your experience of learning, and all the other members, please use the platform and do tell us, because the more you repeat, the more you acknowledge, the more you receive. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And those of you who attended with the video on, thank you so much. You kept the energy on. Thank you. Let me acknowledge Shruti. I saw your signature, Shruti. Continue. Don't worry about that. Hey, Shobha. And hey, Agatha and Sushila and all the entire team there. Thank you for patiently listening. Hey, Asima Bharti there, and Sarla, Nanda, Shenaz, and Prasanna. I took your example. Priya, unruled sheet, dear, and no overwriting. Pritesh, Fulgado, Miss Fulgado there, Kritika, hey Niru, hey Kusum, hey Rakesh, Dr. Kata, Priyanka, thank you, doctor. When I talked about ECG, I saw your smile on your face. Okay, Kusum Pratap, hey Niru, hey Vishal, Amrita there, hey Babita ji, keep the smile on, that's amazing. Hey lovely Chawla, and Nisha ji, kaise hain aap? Good to see you there. Hey Sunita. Okay, so those of you I acknowledge, you can go ahead and log off so that I know I can reach out to other people, because I am able to see all of you. Okay, Mohit, good to see you there. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Vishal. Hey, Vishal. Shankar. Very good. But you know what you're doing is you're overwriting in the last few letters. So just be shared. Kalpana ji, good to see you there. Srinivas Rao sir, namaskar. Hey, Sanvi. Saranshi. Hey, Sufyan. I see your names. You know what? I see your name. I can visualize your signature. Some of you have some amazing names. I hope you do justice to your name by signing it right. Some of you have so many powerful names. No, Nikita, I can't see because you have a virtual background there. Yeah, Monica, you need to increase the size of your signature. The first letter is not that big. Deepshika, these little bigger, that will lead to extravagance. Yeah. If you lead to extravagance, then problem with money and time. Problem with money and time. Thank you, Vidushi. Thank you, Sonali ji, Reshma ji. Go ahead, log off. We'll talk about it. So Ranch, yeah, I don't see elements in your signature. I can't read your name. So I hope you will make it right. Sanvi? Yeah, you got the elements right. But you're too young. I suggest you have your surname. Talk to your parents about it. Okay. One surname will be always a good idea. Nikita, I can't see it. Okay, Saurabh. Saurabh, focus on your name first. Get your name right, please. And your underlining is cutting the letter G below. Don't do that. Nikita, N should be more bigger, dear. Preeti, don't make your P so big. Don't make your P so big. Now you don't have to cover all the names. Ritesh, you have such a beautiful name. Hiloni, no dear, you need to, I need to read your name. At least one part of your name should be readable. One part of your name should be readable. Srinivas sir, okay. So you're writing your family name first and then your name as an initial. You're writing your family name first, okay. Abhishek, no, I don't see your name only in your signature. Shravani, where is your name in your signature? Only Gaitonde is there. Look at Shari, so proud. Imran, S kafi hai. I'm offering you the buffet. Suddenly says, "Ne soup se main kaam chala lungi," right? I'm offering you a buffet. Rachna, I see that here. Ritesh, yeah, you need all practice. Okay, by the way, don't take my validation on my signature. You need more practice. Don't do the practice. Come back on the 11th day, whenever we have the next session. I will have more briefly look into it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for so much of faith that you're showing me your signatures. And as I always say, all of you have some amazing names. I hope you do justice to your name by signing it right. Shruti? Shusti, okay. Abhishek, where's your name in? I don't see your name at all. No, where is Abhishek? Where's the capital A? Kaushiki, yeah, that's too many elements in one signature, dear. One at a time. One at a time. Sangeeta there, okay. Renuka. No, you guys need more practice. You need more practice. Joeta, you need more practice here. Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay, Shavani and everybody, Rohini ji, we'll see you soon. We'll talk about it, but keep the practice on.